Pui pui. Bless you. I don't think this stuff will ever really come to a head. I don't think it'll be a big mass extinction event. I don't know. Maybe there will. But I think it'll be large ones, but not mass. I think we'll do it over time. So that you can kind of like ride it into your next phase. You know, if you jump into like, oh, let's just kill everybody and we'll bring out the robots and they'll feed us all the grapes, and you know, it'll be a big effort. But if you slowly do it, the people don't really stand up. You know, it's kind of like the frog. It's just getting warmer. We can still tolerate it, and if you look at it from a different view, it's actually more enjoyable that there's less people here now. All right, so we just keep going, and then you look around, and as you're being put into your cell, you realize there's nobody else that you see that's like you. You're all totally separate. Turns out that you guys were the biggest threat to these people. They just didn't acknowledge it because that would give you power. Gloves on. Took my other gloves out of the car so I could use them around the house, and then I forgot to put them back in. But I got another pair in the car too that would keep my hands warm, but they're even more destroyed than these. So, emergency, I guess. Finally had a day off. If you miss 3 days off in a row, then that's actually a month, because you have to go a week before the day off that you missed the first time. And that means that the fourth one you finally get it. So that's a month. Oh, well, I don't know. People are busy, I guess. We'll just say that. Or maybe YouTube is hiding me. We could say that too. Or I guess I could grow up and just think that people don't like what I'm saying. Maybe that's it. Some people do, some people don't. I don't know. Am I gonna make my life better? I think because nobody does, I'm like kind of forced into this making my life better. just because it's like, you know, getting it off your chest type of thing. I can say it and let it go off my mind. I don't know. Some people seem like they want to help. Like if I portray myself as having a problem or something like that, I get suggestions on how to do it. So, you know, that's nice. That's a good thing. But this place, I mean, isn't it weird to go along and you got friends along the way, and then, you know, you separate, not for any bad reasons, but then it's kind of like they just grow more and more distant. It starts off, you guys are the same, you just don't hang out, and then you start hanging out with other people, and they start hanging out with other people or doing other things. Then you have to be other people just doing other things, and the interests will change, and, you know, mannerisms might stay the same, but those could even change depending on how you need to act to get the result you want in a certain environment. So, I don't know. Everything changes. I don't feel like this is a shell, or if I go back, I can trace it back. This has roots in the original way that YouTube was. I still kind of feel the same when I come here and make a video, but I think back to a few years ago, and it was totally different than it is now. I was interested in different information, well, the same information, but it seemed like it was being presented it just seems like it has changed over time, you know, not in a bad way. Most likely in a good way, or at least a different way. We'll just say that. Those clouds are cool. When I was up on the thing, on the top of the parking lot, so if I go back right about there is probably where the hill is, and then we go up the hill, and so I would be looking like kind of almost straight back that way, but over there, all the sky was like that, and then there was a spot like that. Oh, right now, the way we're facing to our right, that spot was over there. But now you come over here, and then look, it's bright. It seems like the thing is over there. And then you come over here, and what's that? What's over there? What's coming through the clouds over there? I'm not saying I know, I'm just, it looks different, doesn't it? It's like bright, dim, bright. And then according to our memory, but things can change, you know, we didn't see them change, but they could. It'd be dim and then bright. How many light sources are there? And it's just interesting. I mean, it could be just the perspective, and that's all the same light source. It just pops through in different areas because we see all these clouds from the bottom. We're looking up at them, and so you don't really know. You could get a good idea but you don't really know what's going on with the shape of them. You can't see the light source, so who knows? This is fun, I think. That reminds me of hammered steel or brass or bronze or something. Oops, sorry. Here we go, getting ready to start another week. Start another week. Designed to make you weak. Have to go and do the work for myself to get the money from other people so that I can buy the things I need for myself, because I don't have the time to do it myself because I'm working to get the things that I need for myself. Providing things that people don't necessarily need for themselves. It's a bleak existence that is destined to come to an end. It's like I'm living in the comfort zone and talking about how the comfort zone is dying. I hope it's true. This practicing in your mind being just as effective as practicing in real life. I'm just playing. I don't hope anything. All my hope has been destroyed. I know stuff, I guess. Well, to know that you don't know is knowing that you don't know. I've been talking about not thinking about things and not doing anything. And I know I'm a broken record, constantly talking about this, but I feel so good when I don't think about it. So I'm about to turn this phone off and just sit down and make everybody wait for me.